Hey, have you ever been in a conversation where someone said, I'll get back to you, and you just nodded but had no idea if you could say that too? Or worse, you tried to use get and people looked at you like you said something weird.
Oh man, I've been there. You know what's crazy? Most people who are learning English understand everything when others speak, but the moment they try to talk, their mind goes blank. It's like knowing all the words, but not knowing which ones fit the situation.
Exactly. And here's the thing get is literally one of the most used words in English. Native speakers say it dozens of times every single day, but if you use it wrong, people immediately notice. It's like wearing shoes on the wrong feet. Technically, you're wearing shoes, but everyone can tell something's off.
And that's why we're here today. We're Mia and Leo, and in this video, we're going to show you how to use get like a native speaker. Not just what it means in a textbook, but how real people use it in cafes, at work, with friends, in every situation.
By the end of this video, you'll finally understand why I get it is different from I'll get it, why get going doesn't mean go and get something, and how to stop freezing when you need to speak naturally.
But wait, do you know the one mistake that makes native speakers instantly know you're not fluent when you use get? We'll reveal that in just a minute. But first, let's start with the basics that'll change everything.
So why is get everywhere in English?
Because it's like a chameleon word. It changes meaning depending on the situation. In your textbooks, they probably taught you get means obtain or receive, right? But that's only one way natives use it.
Exactly. Let me break this down super simple. Get has three main superpowers in English. First, it means receive or obtain, like I got a gift or can you get some milk from the store?
Second, it means become. This is where learners get confused. I'm getting tired. It's getting cold. She got angry. You're not receiving tired or obtaining cold. You're becoming those things.
And third, it means understand. When someone explains something and you say, I get it, you're not receiving it or becoming it. You're saying, I understand.
Here's what's wild. Native speakers switch between these meanings without even thinking. But if you don't know which one fits where, you'll say things like, I'm getting understand instead of I'm getting it, and people will be confused.
Okay, let me give you 5 phrases you can literally use today, right now, and sound more natural instantly.
Number 1, I've gotta go, or I gotta go. This means I need to leave. Not I have to receive go, just I need to leave. You'll hear this constantly.
Number 2, let's get started. Perfect for meetings, classes, or any time you're beginning something. Way more natural than saying, let's begin all the time.
Number 3, I'll get it. Someone's at the door, phone's ringing, bill arrives at dinner, just say, I'll get it. It means I'll handle that or I'll take care of it.
Number 4, get some rest. Instead of saying you should sleep, natives say get some rest or get some sleep. It sounds caring and natural.
And number 5, I don't get it. When you're confused, don't say I don't understand. That sounds too formal and textbookish. Say I don't get it. So much more natural.
Let me show you how this works in real life. Leo, imagine I just explained something complicated about English grammar to you.
Okay, and I'd say, wait, I don't get it. Can you explain that again?
See? Natural. And I'd respond, sure, which part didn't you get?
Perfect. And after you explain, I'd say, oh, now I get it. Thanks.
That's how native speakers actually talk. Not I comprehend or I don't understand, just I get it or I don't get it.
Now, here's the thing. Want to know the secret phrase native speakers use literally 20 times a day that you've probably never learned in school? We're going to reveal that in just a moment.
But here's where it gets interesting, because using get in your room while practicing is one thing, but using it in real situations, that's where people freeze. So let's put you in 3 real-life scenarios right now.
But first, remember that one mistake we mentioned earlier that instantly exposes you're not fluent when you use get? Here it is. Learners use get in formal situations where natives would never use it, like saying, I got your email to your boss. It sounds too casual. You should say, I received your email.
Yes, the mistake is not knowing when get is too informal, but don't worry, we're about to show you exactly when to use it and when to avoid it. Let's start with scenario 1, ordering coffee.
Okay, I'm the barista. Mia, you're ordering. Go.
Hi, can I get a large cappuccino, please?
Sure. Do you want that for here or to go?
To go, please. Oh, and can I get that with oat milk?
Absolutely. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks.
Stop right there. Did you catch what Mia said? Can I get? This is the most common way to order anything in English. Not can I have, not I would like. Those sound stiff. Can I get is friendly, casual, and exactly what natives say.
And notice I said, can I get that with oat milk? I use get twice in one order. That's completely normal. You'll hear this at restaurants, coffee shops, stores, everywhere.
Now let's go to scenario 2, at work. This is where you need to be more careful. Mia, you're my colleague, and I'm asking about a project.
Hey, Leo, did you get my message about the deadline?
Yeah, I got it this morning. I'll get that report to you by Friday.
Perfect. Can you also get feedback from the team before you submit it?
Sure, I'll get on that right away.
Okay, pause. Notice how we're still using get at work, but in specific ways. Did you get my message is casual but acceptable. I got it means I received it. And I'll get on that means I'll start working on that immediately.
But here's the key. If you're writing a formal email or talking to a client, switch it up. Instead of I got your email, say I received your email. Instead of I'll get that to you, say I'll send that to you. The situation changes the word choice.
Now, scenario 3, hanging out with friends. This is where get really shines. Leo, we're friends grabbing lunch.
Dude, I'm getting so hungry. What do you want to get for lunch?
I don't know. I'm getting tired of pizza. Let's get something different.
How about Thai food? There's a new place that just opened.
Oh, I've been wanting to get there too. Let's go.
Cool, but we gotta get going now or we won't get a table.
All right, let me just get my jacket and we can leave.
Did you count how many times we used get in that one conversation? 7 times. And it all sounded completely natural because that's how friends actually talk.
Getting hungry, becoming hungry. What do you want to get, obtain? Getting tired of pizza, becoming tired. Get there, arrive. Gotta get going, need to start leaving. Won't get a table, won't obtain. Get my jacket, grab or obtain.
See how the meaning shifts every single time? But native speakers don't think about it. They just feel which one fits. And that feeling you can learn by practicing in context like this.
Here's the pattern you need to recognize. In casual situations with friends, you can use get for almost everything. At work, use it for everyday communication, but switch to formal words for emails and presentations. In service situations like ordering food, can I get is your best friend.
But here's the question everyone asks. How do you know when to use which version? Like, when is it okay to be casual and when do you need to be formal? There's actually a trick to this, and we'll tell you in just a second.
And this next part, game changer.
Because now we're going to teach you the secret phrase we mentioned earlier, the one natives say 20 times a day. Actually, it's not just one phrase, it's 10 phrases that'll make you sound like you've been speaking English your whole life.
Remember we promised you that secret phrase? Here it is. It's not just one, it's phrasal verbs with get. Things like get over it, get going, get along. These are the phrases that separate textbook English from real English.
And here's why nobody teaches you these, because they're hard to translate. In your language, you probably have completely different ways to say these things, but in English, we use get for all of them.
Let's go through the 10 you absolutely need to know. Number 1, get up. This means wake up and leave your bed. I get up at 7 every morning. Simple, right?
Number 2, get on and get off. Use these for buses, trains, planes, any vehicle you can walk onto. I got on the bus, or she got off at the wrong stop. But careful, for cars, we say get in and get out, not on and off.
That's actually a super common mistake. Don't say I got on the car, say I got in the car. The car surrounds you, so you're in it. The bus you step onto, so you're on it.
Number 3, get over. This has 2 meanings. First, recover from something. I'm getting over a cold, or she needs to get over her ex-boyfriend. Second, it can mean stop worrying about something small. Like if someone's complaining too much, you might say just get over it.
But be careful with that second one. It can sound rude if you say it to the wrong person at the wrong time. Use it with close friends, not your boss.
Number 4, get through. This means survive or complete something difficult. I don't know how I'm going to get through this week. I have 3 exams. Or I finally got through that boring book.
Number 5, get along or get along with. This means have a good relationship with someone. Do you get along with your coworkers? Or my sister and I don't really get along. It's about compatibility.
Number 6, get away. This means escape or take a vacation. I need to get away from all this stress, or we're getting away for the weekend. You'll also hear get away as one word, meaning a short vacation, a getaway.
Number 7, get back. This has multiple meanings too. First, return. What time will you get back home? Second, return something to someone. Can you get back to me by tomorrow? Which means, can you reply to me by tomorrow?
That's a huge one for work. I'll get back to you means I'll respond later with an answer. Use this all the time in professional situations when you don't have an immediate answer.
Number 8, get in and get out. We already mentioned using these for cars, but they also mean arrive and leave. What time did you get in last night? Means what time did you arrive home? And get out can mean leave, but also no way, really, when you're surprised.
So if I tell you I met a celebrity yesterday, you might say, get out. Really? Who was it? It's like saying, I don't believe it, but in a fun, excited way.
Number 9, get around to. This means finally do something you've been postponing. I need to get around to cleaning my room, or I never got around to calling him back. It's perfect for talking about procrastination.
And number 10, get rid of. This means remove something or throw something away. I need to get rid of these old clothes, or how do I get rid of this headache? Super useful.
Now, let me show you how natives use these in quick responses. If someone says, I'm going through a tough time, you can say, you'll get through this, I promise. That's empathy and encouragement in 4 words.
Or if someone asks, how's your new job? You could say, great, I'm really getting along with my team. Natural, smooth, confident.
If your friend says, I can't believe she said that to me, you could respond, I know, right? You just need to get over it and move on. You're giving advice using natural English.
Here's another one. Someone invites you somewhere, but you're busy. You say, I'd love to, but I need to get going soon. Can we do it another time? Polite, clear, native sounding.
Or imagine you're exhausted and someone asks how you are. You say, honestly, I just need to get away for a few days. This week has been crazy. That's real conversation.
Now here's the thing. There's one get phrase that can sound really rude if you say it wrong. Can you guess which one? We'll tell you in just a minute, but first, let me tell you the most common mistake people make with all of these phrases.
Okay, so remember we asked you when to use casual get versus formal alternatives? Here's the trick. If you wouldn't wear jeans and a t-shirt to that situation, don't overuse get. Job interview, client meeting, formal presentation, switch to more precise words.
That's such a good way to think about it. If the situation calls for professional clothing, it calls for professional vocabulary. Instead of, I got your proposal, say, I received your proposal. Instead of, I'll get that done, say, I'll complete that or I'll finish that.
Now, let's talk about the 4 biggest mistakes we hear all the time. Mistake number 1, using get when it sounds too casual for the situation. We already touched on this, but let me give you specific examples.
Wrong. Dear Mr. Smith, I got your email about the contract. Right. Dear Mr. Smith, I received your email about the contract. See the difference? Got sounds like you're texting a friend, not addressing a client.
Wrong. I'll get the documents ready for the meeting. Actually, wait, that one's okay. It's casual but acceptable in most workplaces. But if you want to sound more professional, say, I'll prepare the documents for the meeting.
Mistake number 2, confusing get, take, and receive. This is huge. Learners mix these up constantly because they seem similar, but natives use them in very specific ways.
Here's the rule. Get is active and casual. Take is when you control the action. Receive is passive and formal. Listen to these examples. I got a package today. Casual, something arrived. I received an award. Formal, you were given something. I took a book from the shelf. You actively grabbed it.
So you wouldn't say I took a phone call. Wait, actually you would say that. Okay, bad example. English is confusing, but you wouldn't say I took a delivery. You'd say I got a delivery or I received a delivery.
Here's an easier way. Get is your default for casual conversation. Take is when you're physically grabbing or choosing something. Take a seat, take this pen, take your time. Receive is for formal writing and passive situations. Receive an invitation, receive treatment, receive confirmation.
Mistake number 3, pronunciation. This is massive. Many learners say get with a hard T sound at the end, get, but natives often soften it or drop it completely in fast speech.
When we talk quickly, get sounds more like ge with a glottal stop, or even ged with a soft D sound. I get it instead of I get it. Get going instead of let's get going. It flows smoother.
And when get combines with other words, the pronunciation changes even more. Get to sounds like getta in fast speech. I've got to go becomes I've gotta go, or even I gotta go.
Don't worry about pronouncing it perfectly at first, just be aware that it changes. The more you listen to natives, the more natural it'll sound. But if you're always saying get with a hard T, you'll sound robotic and slow.
Mistake number 4, direct translation problems. This is where your native language tricks you. In many languages, you use completely different verbs for what English calls get.
For example, in Spanish, you might say tengo hambre, literally, I have hunger. But in English, we say I'm getting hungry or I'm hungry. You don't have hunger, you are hungry or you're getting hungry.
Or in French, devenir means to become, but in casual English, we use get instead. It's getting dark sounds more natural than it's becoming dark.
The solution, stop translating word for word from your language. Instead, memorize phrases as complete chunks. Don't think get equals obtain. Think I don't get it equals I don't understand as one complete phrase.
Now, let's talk about American versus British English, because there are differences. Americans say, I've gotten better at English, but British speakers say, I've got better at English. Both are correct, it's just regional.
In American English, we use gotten as the past participle when something has changed or been obtained. I've gotten 3 emails today, but we use got for possession. I've got a car. In British English, they just use got for everything. I've got 3 emails today, and I've got a car. Simpler, right?
But Americans will understand you either way, so don't stress about this too much.
Here's another British versus American difference. British people say, I've got to go more often, while Americans say both, I've got to go and I gotta go. Gotta is super casual American English.
And one more quick tip, watch out for get with adjectives. We say get tired, get angry, get excited, get confused. All of these use get to show a change in state, but you can't say get happy. It sounds weird. You say get happier or just become happy.
Actually, you can say get happy, but it sounds less natural than get excited or get happier. English is full of these little quirks that you learn by exposure, not by rules.
Want to know how to sound like you've lived in an English-speaking country for years, even if you're still learning? There's an insider tip that natives do automatically, and we're going to share it with you in just a moment.
But before we get there, see what I did there? We need to talk about pronunciation and rhythm, because knowing the words isn't enough. You need to sound natural when you say them. And there's one get phrase that can sound really rude if your tone is wrong. Let me show you.
Okay, here's the answer to that question we asked earlier. The phrases that can sound rude are get out, get lost, and get real. If you say these with the wrong tone or in the wrong situation, people will think you're being aggressive or dismissive.
Get out can mean leave now in an angry way, like kicking someone out. But with a surprised, excited tone, it means no way, I don't believe it. Huge difference. Listen, get out, angry, versus get out, really? Excited.
Get lost means go away, I don't want to talk to you. Super rude unless you're joking with close friends. And get real means stop being unrealistic or face reality. It sounds harsh and dismissive, so be careful.
So tone and context matter more than actual words sometimes. Now, let's talk about how to pronounce get naturally so you don't sound stiff or overly careful.
The basic pronunciation is simple. Get, like get with a clear sound as in bed. But here's what happens in real conversation. That sound changes depending on speed and what comes after it.
In slow, careful speech, I will get it for you. Clear T sound at the end. But in normal speech, I'll get it for you. The T becomes a glottal stop. Your throat closes slightly instead of making a hard T sound.
And in fast, casual speech, I'll get it for you. The words blend together. The T sounds like a quick D, and everything flows as one unit. This is called connected speech, and it's what makes English sound natural versus choppy and robotic.
Let me give you 3 more examples. Slow, do you get what I mean? Normal, do you get what I mean? Fast, do you get what I mean? All 3 are correct. It just depends on the situation and how quickly you're talking.
Here's another one. Slow, I have got to go now. Normal, I've got to go now. Fast, I've got to go now, or I gotta go now. Notice how got to becomes gotta or gotta. That's the natural reduction.
And one more. Slow, let us get going. Normal, let's get going. Fast, let's get going. The T softens, the G at the end of going might drop, and it all blends smoothly.
Now let's talk about stress and intonation, because where you put emphasis changes the meaning completely. Listen to this sentence with different stress. I didn't get it. If I stress didn't, it means I failed to receive something. If I stress get, it means I don't understand.
Here's another. I'll get it. If I stress I'll, I'm volunteering. Don't worry, I'll handle it. If I stress get, I'm emphasizing the action. Maybe someone doubted I could do it, so I'm saying yes, I will get it.
Rhythm is also super important. English has a musical quality. It goes up and down, fast and slow. Get phrases usually follow this pattern: stressed word, unstressed words, stressed word. Listen, I've got to get going. The important words are stressed. The small words flow quickly.
Let's practice 3 sentences right now, and if you're watching this video, say them out loud with us. Don't just read them in your head. Your mouth needs to practice the movements.
Sentence 1. I've gotta get going or I'll be late. Focus on blending gotta get going smoothly, not saying each word separately. Ready? I've gotta get going or I'll be late.
Sentence 2. Can you get back to me when you get a chance? Notice the 2 get uses. Both should flow naturally with soft T sounds. Ready? Can you get back to me when you get a chance?
Here's another one. I don't get why people get so upset about it. 2 different meanings of get here: understand and become. Ready? I don't get why people get so upset about it.
How did that feel? Awkward? Good. That means you're actually doing it, not just passively watching. The more you practice out loud, the more natural it becomes. Your mouth needs muscle memory, just like learning an instrument or a sport.
Here's a pronunciation tip that will save you so much frustration. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for clarity and confidence. Native speakers won't judge you for having an accent. They'll judge you for speaking so quietly or nervously that they can't understand you.
Yes, confidence matters more than perfect pronunciation. If you say I get it with a hard T, but you say it clearly and confidently, people will understand perfectly. But if you mumble I get it because you're nervous, people will ask, what? Sorry?
And here's the secret to building that confidence. Accept that mistakes are proof you're trying. Every time you mess up a phrase, you're one step closer to getting it right. Natives don't expect you to be perfect. They just appreciate that you're making the effort.
I've met people who speak English with strong accents, but they're so confident and clear that everyone loves talking to them. And I've met people with almost no accent who are so scared of making mistakes that they barely speak. Guess which group improves faster?
The confident ones, because they practice more. They use the language in real situations. They make mistakes, they learn, they adjust. That's the only way to get fluent.
So give yourself permission to sound imperfect. Give yourself permission to use get in ways that might not be 100% correct. As long as people understand you and you're communicating, you're winning.
And now for that insider tip we promised. The thing that makes you sound like you've lived in an English-speaking country for years. It's all about how you combine these get phrases naturally in real conversation. Let me show you exactly what I mean.
So here's the insider secret. Natives don't just use one get phrase and stop. They chain them together in the same conversation, sometimes in the same sentence. Listen to this. I gotta get going, but I'll get back to you once I get home and get some time to think about it.
4 get uses in one sentence, and it sounds completely natural because each one serves a different purpose. Gotta get going, need to leave. Get back to you, respond to you. Get home, arrive home. Get some time, obtain time. This is what fluency sounds like.
Here's another example. I'm getting tired of waiting. When are we gonna get out of here? I need to get some fresh air and get my mind off this whole situation.
That's how natives actually talk.
The key is that you're not thinking about which get to use. You're just flowing naturally because you've practiced these phrases so many times that they come automatically. And that's exactly what we want for you.
So let's recap everything we've covered today because you've learned a lot. First, you learned that get has 3 main superpowers: receive or obtain, become, and understand. Those 3 meanings unlock hundreds of phrases.
Second, you learned 5 quick win phrases you can use immediately. I gotta go, let's get started, I'll get some rest, and I don't get it. These alone will make you sound more natural in everyday conversation.
Third, we showed you 3 real-life scenarios: ordering food, talking at work, and hanging with friends, so you can see exactly when and how to use get in different situations. Context is everything.
Fourth, we gave you the 10 essential phrasal verbs with get. Get up, get on or off, get over, get through, get along, get away, get back, get in or out, get around to, and get rid of. Master these and you're basically fluent with get.
Fifth, we broke down the most common mistakes: using get in formal situations, confusing it with take and receive, pronunciation problems, and translation issues. Now you know what not to do.
And sixth, we taught you pronunciation and fluency tips, how get changes in connected speech, how stress and intonation change meaning, and most importantly, how confidence beats perfection every single time.
But here's the thing, watching this video isn't enough. You need to actually use this stuff. So here's your challenge. Today, before you go to sleep, use at least 3 different get phrases in real conversations or even just talking to yourself.
Yes, talk to yourself if you have to. Say, I gotta get going when you're leaving a room. Say, I don't get it when you're confused about something. Say, I'm getting hungry when you feel hungry. Practice until it feels natural.
And then come back here and comment with your favorite get phrase that you learned today. Or even better, write a sentence using 2 or 3 get phrases together, like we showed you. We'll read the comments and give you feedback.
Now, here's where we need your help. If this video helped you finally understand how to use get naturally, we need you to get subscribed. See what I did there? Click that subscribe button so you don't miss our next videos.
Because we're going to keep breaking down confusing English words and phrases just like this. Next time, we're revealing the 7 words you're probably pronouncing wrong that make people misunderstand you, and you don't even realize you're doing it.
And if you really want to get better at English, okay, I'll stop with the puns. Hit that like button so this video reaches more people who need it. Someone out there is struggling with the exact same problem you had before watching this.
And get sharing this video with anyone you know who's learning English. Your friend who always says, I don't understand instead of I don't get it, send them this. Your coworker who freezes in conversations, they need this.
Here's what's going to happen when you start using these phrases. You're going to feel awkward at first. You're going to second guess yourself. You might even mess up and say something weird, and that's perfect. That means you're actually trying.
Every native speaker you hear talking smoothly and confidently went through that awkward phase too, when they were kids learning their first language. You're just doing it as an adult, which actually means you can learn faster because you understand the patterns.
So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you've studied enough. Start using these phrases today. In your head, out loud, in texts, in real conversations. Just start. That's the only way to get comfortable with them.
And remember, the goal isn't to sound like a native speaker. The goal is to communicate clearly, confidently, and naturally. If you can do that, you've won. Everything else is just bonus.
Before we go, let me tell you something important. We see you. We know you understand English when you hear it, but speaking feels impossible. We know you freeze because you don't know which words fit the situation. We know it's frustrating and sometimes embarrassing.
But you're here, watching this video, learning and practicing. That takes courage, that takes commitment, and that means you're already on your way to fluency. Don't give up now.
So, get practicing. Okay, last pun, I promise. Use those phrases today. Comment below with your progress. Subscribe so we can keep helping you. And most importantly, be patient and kind to yourself. You're doing amazing.
We're Mia and Leo, and we'll see you in the next video where we're tackling those 7 pronunciation mistakes that everyone makes. Trust me, number 4 is going to blow your mind.
Until then, keep getting better every single day. See you soon.
And don't forget, get subscribed. All right, now I'm done with the puns. Bye.